What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. Let's get into it. Letters to Judge beg him to spare the life of double murderer Wade Wilson. Wade Wilson is also known as the Deadpool killer because of his name. Look at this look at this motherfucker. And yet he gets he gets nonstop letters, right? With these women confessing their love to him and saying that they can fix him. And the joke is, when you hear guys say, I can fix her, more than likely they just want to fuck, but it's always a joke. The difference between guys and girls, when girls sit there, they'll pick a motherfucker that will literally murder them in bed, tear that shit up in bed, like literally fucking kill them. Because women are fucked up. Like, there's no excusing it. There's no fucking excusing it. Women are fucking broken, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the deal is. What's broken in their DNA? I don't know what it is, but it shit's crazy. Let's get into it.
We, the jury, find by a vote of 9-3 that Wade Wilson should be sentenced to death.
Lee County Circuit Judge Nicholas R. Thompson is now weighing letters sent to the count by love-stricken admirers. Look at it, yo! Look at this fucking judge. He's looking at this murderer like, yo, you dead. I wish I could take out the fucking girls. You fucking women sicken me. These sorry ass fucking women. Like, you already know inside he's boiling. Like, what the fuck does he have that I don't? As someone who cares unconditionally for Wade, I have deeply reflected on the gravity of the situation and impact on your decision. If you look past his tattoos to his face structure since being in prison and medicated, he is healthier. His face is fuller compared to his booking picture when his face was gout, pale, and he looks unhealthy. A mother of two in Canada. Yo, bro. Nigga, hold on. I'm sorry. A mother of two? A mother of two. Still making bad decisions, literally writing love letters to save a fucking murderer who killed two women. Wilson, 30, was convicted of the brutal first-degree murders of Christine Melton, 35, and Deanne Ruse, 34, in October 2019, just hours apart. So he just killed two women. Including a mom he repeatedly ran over and bragged about leaving like spaghetti on the road. Oh, he already fried. Nice.
I did OS.
Nice. He's already fried. Let's read this. Tattooed Deadpool killer Wade Wilson has lovesick ladies begging for a judge to save his life, even though he brutally slaughtered two women in 2019 just for the sake of killing. Wilson, 30, has received over 4,000 messages in prison, many from misguided women who have sent him X-rated photos. Yo, you can't save these fucking women, bro. You can't save these fucking women, bro. The best you can do is identify them quickly, figure out what you want to do with them, and move on. Now I understand. Now I fucking get it. I used to think that the term pump and dump was disgusting. And yet, you know what? You have women that literally do the same fucking shit when it comes down to good dudes. But in this case, these fucking women are batshit crazy. According to public photos, authorities had to reject 163 inappropriate photos. And you know what? This is the thing. This is not a one-time thing. How many times have we heard stories of women sending love letters and shit like this or trying to marry killers in jail based on their looks. This is I'm sorry, where's this picture? Do we have an actual this is male perfection, right? This is the face. This is the face that you want. That's what it is. Fucking crazy. Now the woman and other supporters have flooded the chambers of Lee County Circuit Judge Nicholas R. Thompson, begging him to spare Wilson's life, despite a jury of his peers deciding he should face the possibility of death penalty for brutally murdering Cape Coral woman Christine Melton and Diane Ruse. One woman even pledged her undying devotion to the psychopathic killer. As someone who cares deeply for Wade, bro, the fucking women, bro. Another woman, a woman or two, claimed that Wade was a different person because she just feels it. She just feels, right? She's an empath and she just knows, and you should let him go. Fuck the other dude who actually saved the whole family of five, but then was convicted of some fucking weird ass woman charge, so he should just die because he's not attractive. Fuck that guy. But Wade, you should let him go. It's unlikely that the letters will have any effect according to the Code of Judicial Conduct, which has been reviewed by the Post. A judge is prohibited from considering communications made to the court outside of the presence of the party involved. Wade's crimes are particularly violent and heinous. Wilson took Melson home from a bar on October 7, 2009, then strangled her and left her tied up in her home. Ruse was reported missing mere hours later, and Wilson later told his dad that she got into his car when he asked for directions. What? Hold on. Ruse was reported missing mere hours later, and Wilson later told his dad that she got into his car when he asked for directions. Oh, damn, ain't that crazy? Don't what's that shit that they say? Don't get into cars with strangers and all of that shit. But if you look good, all of that shit goes right out the window. All of that, oh, men are dangerous. And what's that shit I saw on YouTube recently that it goes, all men are dangerous, but not all men, but how would you know if it's only men that are dangerous or some crazy shit like that? And clearly, if you look good, you can do whatever you want, which is something we've all known, right? Every fucking dude who's not an 8 knows. Because even if you're a 7, that's not good enough. If you're not an 8, you unequivocally know that there's this fucking thing that you have these guys that literally will sit there and disrespect women and see how far they can disrespect women and get away with it consistently with these women. These women let them step all over them. So a chick got into his fucking car when he asked for directions and he killed her. And how old was she? They're both in their third, like they're both older than 30 and he killed them both? Okay. So whoever got into his car was older than 30. You think she would have known better? Okay. I mean, you shouldn't be killed for getting into a fucking car with somebody, but she more than likely got into the car with him because he was charming and good looking. Let's be real here. Um, I choked her out until she couldn't breathe anymore. Wilson told the cops of one of the murders. I came across my mind to murder. Just kill, kill, kill. Wilson killed Christine Melton on October 19 after taking her home from a bar. He killed this woman. So this woman is the older one, right? This, let me see. One was 30 and the other one was 40. So a 43-year-old woman got in a car with a random fucking dude and he killed her. This case is about killing for the sake of killing. Assistant State Attorney Andreas Gardner had told the court, strangulation is the epitome of life slipping through someone's hands. Do you know that is a killing of passion right there? To fucking hold life in your hands, right? And you can feel it slipping away, right? You a sick motherfucker to do that. That shit is personal for you to do some shit like that, right? I just need you to understand that. And these women are sitting here and, oh well, you see, killing is what was the shit that I saw on Twitter? Killing is the purest form of murder. So it's not that bad because fuck it, I just want to fuck. Like it just, Wilson has been also found a burglary of a dwelling, battery, and petite theft. He was seen with tattoos clearly visible on his face. Well, I'm sorry, he was seen with tattoos still clearly visible on his face, despite being granted permission to cover them as well as get a haircut and new suit to look presentable to jurors. Let's look at these fucking comments. Cece says, death penalty, please. There is no rehabilitation after killing two people, only retribution. I don't know if retribution soothes the laws, but at least this predator is no longer a menace to society. She says, yep, that's the face of compassion. Dude should get the chair. Harvey Specter says, let's let him live so he can put more tats on his face and live a long life in jail, sucking up our tax dollar. Just pull the plug on this guy. He's not rehabbing in any meaningful way. Kay West says, liberal women will line up to marry him with what time he has left. You know what? They actually would. Girls who would never want to get married, don't have any thoughts of getting married, would marry this guy, right? They'll in their head they'll make up some type of fucking fantasy that they fixed them and he's all for them and his devotion is for them and all of that fucking passion of strangling somebody. All of that is positive in there. Man, this shit's sick. Darlene Johnson says, all because of looks, I roll. And a death wish. Eric Therum says, they love them bad boys. The badder the better. He's not bad. He's a coward killing women. Yeah. Dim Jizu says, well, those letters are good enough for me. Put them in a work release program, perhaps in a school or daycare. Whoa, no. Oh, that's the judge? Well, those letters are good enough for me. Put them at a work release program, perhaps in a school or daycare. Michael Kaufman says, one must wonder about the intellect of a young woman who would correspond with this murderer. Absolutely no shame left in this world. Where are we headed? See, and then people wonder why. Like I say, sometimes I don't think women should vote, and for the most part, it's a joke. But you do understand that women weren't allowed to vote back then. They allowed the black, they allowed the Negro, the black, the Negro to vote before women because they believed that women couldn't get out of their feelings when it came down to voting. They couldn't make logical choices. And I'm not sitting here saying women can't make logical choices. We know plenty of them can, but we know plenty of them that can't. And they keep popping up on my channel. Um, KJ says their circuit boards are missing the chip that provides intellect, leaving them with faulty primitive instincts and zero discernment. But these women are grown ass women. These are grown ass women. They say women mature quicker than men. Are we sure? That was the shit that I always heard. Oh, well, women mature quicker than boys. That's the reason why they tend to have sex before. There's some crazy shit. You know, now that I think about it, when I was growing up, I remember hearing that girls mature quicker than boys. So that's the reason why they're more interested in sex quicker. Though it's which one is it? Is it boys or dogs when they're young and their hormones go crazy and they're trying to fuck everything? Or is it girls mature quicker? I don't really get that in a sense, but which one is it? Do girls mature quicker? Like, are they more intellectually sound at a younger age than boys? And if this is the case, when does it stop developing? Because at the age of 40, you're still making decisions to get into cars with people because they look good. You wouldn't get in a car with a fucking person, an Indian dude who smells of curry and fucking you can tell that he's fucking disheveled. Why would you get in the car with this dude? Because that probably do you think that lady would have gotten in the car with a black dude? Probably if he was good. No, okay. It sounded like what I'm saying is racist, but would that girl had gotten in the car? Would these girls get in the car with any average ass dude who's like a 6, even if he's charming and nice? Just get in the car with a random stranger. Would you do it? Anyway, guys, shit crazy. I catch you next time. Peace.